Good morning, guys. My name is Rosie from Rosie's Miracle Oils and my channel, What I Know 777. And I'm here to bring you the verse of the day, which is coming from Mark 4:39. And it says, "And he awoke and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm." So imagine being in a boat with Jesus and he's asleep in the boat and there's a storm. It's coming upon us, upon them. And, in the Sea of Galilee where they were going, it was known to have great storms and they would happen all of a sudden with no warning. And here it is, the waves are coming over the boat and the boat is capsizing. It's going back and forth and the disciples are all scared. And there goes somebody who has performed miracles before, but he's asleep. Why is he asleep? And he's like leaving us all alone. But they're not alone. But Jesus is in there with them. So they say, Jesus, wake up and look at what's going on. Don't you care? There's a storm. And he awoke and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased. And there was a great calm again. And then he said to them, Why are you so afraid? Have you still no faith? Have you still no faith? Still because, have you still no faith? You've seen what I've done. You've seen what I've done in the past. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten all the miracles that I've done? And they were filled with great fear and said to one another, Who is this, that even the sea and the wind obeys him? So who is this Jesus who can calm the sea and the wind? He's the same Jesus that is within us and with us in the storms. Sometimes we forget of the past things that he has done for us too. We forget that he is a great king that can calm all the storms in our life. And that's why, guys, it is so important to not forget verses. And I'll give you a great example that happened to me yesterday. So I was in class and my students were playing a game in front of the board. And, so when they play a game, I supervise them and I step back. And I sat on one of the students' chairs and there was a student next to me. Mind you, these are all adults, right? All of a sudden, a storm came up on me. How? I don't know, because I was perfectly fine. My heart started to palpitate really, really fast. It was beating so hard, I thought it was going to come out. All of a sudden, I felt like my blood was draining or something was going up. Maybe it was my pressure. Maybe it was the blood sugar. I don't know what it was. Maybe I gathered that it was just a spiritual attack. Whatever it was, it felt horrible. I turned to the student and I must have looked really, really horrible because she immediately got up and went behind me. She goes, teacher. And, but because I do know that God is faithful and because I know his word is powerful, I calmed that storm. Not because I did it, because Jesus is within me. And I said, be still. And immediately I just started to go into prayer. I recalled 2 verses and she said, I just saw the blood drain back into you. You became normal. Because she says that I got super, super, super red, like red tomato, and then super, super like white, like the blood drained out of me. And that's why she got so scared. But you know what, guys? Jesus is with us all of the time. And that's why I do the verse of the day. I cannot stress enough how important it is to know how powerful he is, how powerful he is, how powerful his word is. All he has to do is call it out. Peace, be still. Be still and know that he is God. And he can fix it. He can fix it. But do we have a little bit of faith? Just a little bit. Because in that same chapter in Mark, it talks about the mustard seed of faith. And it even talks about what happens when you go to church and you get like all hyped up, or what happens when you hear the verse of the day and you go, yeah, that's true. And you get a little bit of faith. But if that seed is going on ground that you forget, then when you need it, you can retrieve it because you forgot it. Or when that seed is sown among thorns and bushes like enemies, and you're around these people, they're like your thorn and bushes in your life. That's coming to me like right now. I'm not even thinking. And then you forget. So when you need it, you don't have it. Even though you have seen Jesus perform for you in the past or for somebody else. And I'm telling you, his word is powerful. So he can calm the sea and say, peace, be still. And you have the same power because Jesus lives within you. If Jesus lives within you. So you have to ask that important question. Does Jesus live within me? So when storms come, I can say, peace, be still. Have a great day, guys. Have a happy Wednesday. I can't keep up with the days. Everything's going by so fast. And if you need any clothes or any jewelry or the miracle oil for your face, which is wonderful, use the code word Rosie and you'll get a percentage off. Bye, guys. Bye.